Otherwise, I would not be able to enjoy those stress-free family vacations. They're always fun. This last winter, we were kind of stuck in the house. We were like, we need to take a little vacation. So we booked a quick trip to Great Wolf Lodge. Anyone been there? Yes, I would assume so.
He's from Nebraska.
Yeah. It was, I would say, it was nice to play in the water. It was just me, the kids, and 200 other people in their underwear who looked like they came from my local Walmart with the worst midwinter beach bodies imaginable. I mean, the lazy river just looked like it was full of... The lazy river just looked like it was full of soggy day old white bread you feed to ducks. So if you have ever wondered what the people in your Walmart look like in their underwear, book your next trip to Great Wolf Lodge. You'll love it. They've been bathing Walmart people since 1997. I'm going to find that one. There's something there. I've been trying, this is the next one. I've shelved it for a while. I'm pulling it out. It's funny, I swear. I think it is interesting that there is a point when it comes to penis size that as it gets smaller, it becomes less and less offensive and becomes deemed art-worthy. I mean, look at Da Vinci's drawing of the perfect man. He had a little penis. Michelangelo's painting, The Creation of Adam in the Sistine Chapel, little penis. All the new Greek statues, tiny penis. It's when, millions of people a year visit these great works of art, and they are all like, oh, look at the little penis. Such great art. It's when these artists get too long in their brushstrokes, the artwork becomes controversial. The only small dick controversial piece of artwork out there is that of Jesus, done by Michelangelo in 1514. But it's only controversial because we all know Jesus had a huge cock. I mean, his whole existence was a trial of temptation. I think that's why he wears a loincloth in every crucifixion sculpture you see. Jesus' penis is not art-worthy. God gave his only son the best dick and told him he couldn't use it. It's no wonder he wanted to die. Sometimes people do not like that joke. Grandma doesn't like it. Because I don't want to think about Jesus' dick every time I go into a church. Because it's just there hanging. They nailed it up. So gambling has been around forever. You know, humans love to bet. I mean, since caveman times, I'm sure one of them was a degenerate gambler. You know, there's always that person. And while I was leisurely watching The Passion of the Christ the other day, I began to think, man, Jesus really threw that fight. I mean, if I was betting on the outcome of a crucifixion, I'm taking the Son of God as the underdog for sure. I'd seen this guy do crazy shit for years. He hadn't let me down yet. Never bet against Jesus. That strategy has served me well. He fed thousands of people from nothing. Healed all kinds of sickness. Makes his own wine. Starved himself in the desert for 40 days. Dude's killing it. Killing it. And so am I. So now what? He's up against some agitated Jews with thorns and sticks. Put everything on the Son of God. But we know how that ended. Jesus threw that fight. And then rubbed it in our face 3 days later. Judas was in on it. That's why they had him silenced. Like Epstein, a very suspicious death. So be careful gambling, everyone. God damn it, that was a rough one. Let's stick to Jesus. Jesus would have been a hell of a boxer. You know? He'd have powers like Wolverine, right? Just a little more prayer. If he can die and come back, you know, getting knocked out unconscious should be nothing. He'd be out there making weight easy, spend a couple weeks starving himself in the desert. Making blind people see just so he can beat the shit out of them in the ring. I'm having too much fun. So I grew up Christian, pretty religious, and I listened to a lot of Christian music. It's always labeled like Christian rap, Christian rock, Christian country. But now I have kids and a wife who are Catholic, and I can't find anything that's labeled Catholic music. It must not touch the kids to sing. My grandma's here, everybody. Yes. And she's older than me. We were talking about the other day. And,
fucking weird Joe Dirt.
well, she's old enough, she's so old, that she remembers when being a victim just meant your life sucked and you died.
See, if she wasn't laughing up and fucked up.
Alright, I'm gonna do one more. Because I told him I'd do it. This guy over here, everybody, he sells fans to sexual predators. It's on his card. LinkedIn. Look at his LinkedIn.
Where's he sell bands at?
Victory GMC.
Yeah.
Just asking for.
I'm not a predator.
Is there like a sexual assault awareness month? You guys like do deal on fans that month? That'd be weird. Come in.
I know a guy.
Oh my god. I like guns. Anyone here like guns? Woo! I fucking love them. Love guns. But I do think we can all agree that there are some people out there that just shouldn't have them, right?
Right.
Well, how come if you're on the sexual predator list, you can still buy a van? What the hell are we doing? Does anyone here sell cars? Stop selling vans to sexual predators. It's like an assault rifle. You're giving them upgrades every year. The hell are we doing? I think we should relegate all sexual predators to horse and buggy. Because I strongly believe that if you diddle kids, you deserve to go no faster than 12 miles per hour. It would really help cut down on child abduction. I mean, Epstein Island would have never existed. It would have been a horse camp in Montana. But sadly, we would no longer be able to trust the Amish. As our nation's predators would move near Amish communities to blend in. Man, it sounds bad. But if you think about it long enough, I do think it's a win-win. You see, the Amish have been around in this country for 274 years. That's freedom. And they are famous for not accepting new members, yet still having loads of children. That's incest. We get rid of the sexual predators, and the Amish get tons of new neighbors, eager to help with their incest. Win-win. And if you're thinking bad for the Amish, just remember, they do believe that every single one of you is going to hell. I'm just talking about returning the favor. Alright, that's all I got, guys. That was fun. I didn't take it too much time, 23 minutes.
Give it up for Brady Willis.